for me, no, you wasn't there for me.
Alright y'all, what's going on guys, and today we're back with another banger video. And in today's video, as you can tell by the title, we have a manga shopping video, but this time Amanda's gonna be the one taking charge. And basically, we've done this before, I think, what, like a year ago now?
Yeah, about a year.
We didn't make it like a dedicated video, I don't think, but it was in a vlog or something, and it was a TikTok. But basically, we're gonna go to either Book Off, Barnes & Noble, Kino, one of those three manga stores, and she's just gonna go in there, search for some manga that I don't have, because she knows what I have for the most part.
Yeah, the last time we did this, it was Real Account.
Last time we did it, she put me on to Real Account. So she got me volume 1 of Real Account, and keep in mind, she picked 3 options. So we go into a manga store, she goes through, she reads like whatever she thinks looks interesting.
I look through A through Z, and I see, if I read a little bit, I flip through the pages, and I'm like, okay, this could be like an option, and then I pick 3. And then out of the 3, I read a little bit of it, and I'm like, okay, this is the one. And then he buys volumes 1 through 3.
I buy, 1, 2, 3, or 1 and whatever, 2. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But last time we did it, I did get Real Account, and I actually wound up loving the series, and I actually completed the whole entire series. So it had volumes 1 through 24, and it just ended recently too. When we bought it, it was like only up to like volume like 14 or something like that, and I couldn't like find the books. I was geeking for it, but nonetheless. Let's go to one of these manga stores and let's see if Amanda can put me on to a new series. So we're gonna let her take control, and she's gonna explain why she's picking certain series, which is kind of funny because Alright y'all, Amanda decided the location for today's video. She said Barnes & Noble, so...
But I also said, if I don't feel like the energy and the books are good there, then I'm gonna go to Book Off. That's my second option.
So Barnes & Noble first, Book Off second, if we don't find anything.
Yes.
Okay. Alright y'all, we're going into Barnes & Noble. Let's see what Amanda finds. Alright, Amanda brought us here first, because there's this little manga section which they didn't have before, so that's cool to see, right? Okay, we're in the section, so I'm gonna give the camera to you, and you're just gonna figure out what to do, okay?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so we're starting with letter A and then making our way down. I'm gonna just do the way I do it, I look at everything first, and then I go and I'm like, oh, that looks like a cute cover. That's cute. That's cute. So I'm gonna do that. So
besides Amanda shopping, I actually do need this volume, because if you guys saw in one of the mall vlogs, I got every single volume but volume 1, because they didn't have volume 1 at another Barnes & Noble. So now I have 1 through 7.
So I just did my little like basic skim around. And it's like 50-50. Like I found maybe like 1 or 2 that stood out to me. But it's like, is Book Off gonna have more? So I'm trying to think about that right now. I was going to get this like as one of the options, but they only start with number 3. So that sucks. So I have to keep on looking.
So we're getting kicked out of Barnes & Noble for recording. So Book Off it is.
Okay guys, we're getting to Book Off. Look at my kicks today, boy. Look at our shoes today, boy. Okay guys, now we are in Book Off, and now we're going straight to the manga section to see what they got. I'm distracted, I'm sorry. This is our manga section, and they have another one right behind it, like another wall of this. But yeah, right over there, sorry. And I'm gonna do the same thing, start with letter A, just skim, and then I'll pick out a few things that get my eye.
There's a $3 section here.
Yeah, that is true.
We don't really need the $3 section. Straight
off the back, this series, The Adventure of Young Deet, grabbed my attention, but I was just reading like the blurb, and it's more about like slaying a dragon, and that's not my cup of tea, but I do like the graphics. It's so cool. I'm gonna keep looking though. Okay, this series of manga also grabbed my attention. It's called Cheeky Brat. I read the back of it, and it's like about a basketball team and how there's like a manager that starts flirting with the girls and like some crazy thing, and then he announces he has a girlfriend, and then they all go crazy on the back. I don't know, something like that. So, and I like the colors, and look, those are like the other ones. So the colors is what I like, and look how cute that is, and I like the word cheeky. Okay guys, I've been going a little crazy, and I have a lot of options to pick from. Send a lot of help, because I don't know which one. They all sound so good.
Scared. She just put down a freaking pile of options.
This was only on one side. I didn't even make it to the other side, but I just had to stop myself because then I was just gonna freak myself out with too many books.
Okay.
Let me show them. So these are all the options right now. This one called City, I'm definitely taking out because they didn't have a number 1. But I did like it because look how cool the animation is.
The art style is tough,
The art style is tough, and the colors are cool. And I read a little bit on the back, and it's pretty funny. This was the first one that I picked up.
Okay.
right away, this is what I picked up, and I just like it because look how creepy.
Nah, it does. That looks
cool it
tough.
But then I started reading the back, and it's talking about slaying dragons. I was like, what the hell? That's not cool.
What does that say?
Okay, this one was my second choice. It's called Cheeky Brat. I like the word cheeky. It's so cool. Like the other ones are like blue, purple. It's so cool.
Okay.
And then I also read the back on this, and it's like about some basketball teacher and how he has a crush on the basketball players.
Okay.
And then he tells them he gets a girlfriend, and all the girls go crazy over him.
Oh, so she a cheeky brat. Okay, so maybe. Okay, maybe. Oh, jeez. Okay. What the heck is that? What does it say?
Okay, I read the back of it. It's like actually cool. Like I didn't even see the titties at first. I was reading the back, and it actually ate. It's about another universe, and it's like girls are fighting, so they make like a whole bunch of swords and stuff just for girls though. So girl empowerment.
Okay.
It's a maybe. Okay, this one. Okay, 3 reasons why I like it. 1, look how cool that looks.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah.
look at the price.
Yep. You want to know
3,
something? Okay, we keep
I
going.
have like 20 of the volumes. You can get all of them.
You want to know something?
And I read the back of it and like I would want to read this. This is cool.
I've actually wanted that for a while. Every time I come in here, I always say it.
Oh my god.
So we gotta
This is-
decide.
Up there.
Okay.
Is the price, so you can get like a lot of them.
Yeah.
So this is one of them. Jeez. Okay, this one. I'm not getting into this one because it has boobs on it.
Okay, so no boobies.
No, but that's really cool. You should look into it to see if you actually really like it. Because it's really about girls.
Okay.
Okay. Now I gotta pick between these two.
Cheeky brat.
This one I just love. Like, bro. Like, I want that tattooed on me.
You want that tattooed on you?
Yes, like, look at them. They look so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me read a little bit.
You gonna read a little more? Okay.
That looks so cool. Though.
Yeah.
But, like, I read the back and I'm not.
Wait, what's in there? What? Oh my god. Freak.
Oh my god. No, you cannot read that. That's a no.
Wait, I need it now.
Now I'm gonna look at these.
Okay.
Let me look more. My girlfriend.
Mm.
I'll spank you. Are the last two contenders.
Those are the last two. You narrowed it down. What?
To the last two contenders.
The last two contenders. Those are the final two that you're deciding between. Love Hina and Cheeky Brat.
I think I'm gonna do Love Hina.
You want to do Love Hina?
There's like 20 of them over there, and you can get all of them right now.
Bro, I'm not getting all
And
of them right
these are
now.
$12 each.
So that was ones are
Like
12.
this one, like I just looked at it and I just read it myself really quick.
Damn, so which one then?
But this one is crazy. There's naked girls.
Oh my god.
So I've done some thinking. I read both of the books a little bit, like the blurbs on the back, and I skimmed through them. The winner is Love Hina.
Really?
Because it also reminds me of Hinata. You know, like her name, Hinata.
Okay.
But this one is so good. Go get it, guys, and let me know if you should read it.
both.
Yes. Okay, good. Because I couldn't decide.
Alright, y'all, we're going into Five Below now, so let's go on in. Alright, y'all, we're in Five Below now, and it's all. What is that? What is that? You don't need that. You want Blue Raspberry Jolly Rancher? No. Alright, y'all, let's see. Oh, they got some Valentine's Day ones. Hold up. Look, they got Batman and stuff. What else they got? Who is this? They got Sally, I think. Yeah, Sally. They got, okay, they got some new stuff, which is promising, because I feel like they haven't had anything new at all, but I need some new anime things, Five Below, so hurry up. Alright, y'all, we are finally back from being outside, but as you guys saw, we saw what Amanda picked, so I'm genuinely, maybe today, maybe when she leaves, because she's going to work in a little, maybe today I'll actually read the volumes, and then I'll give you guys an honest rating in this video, so I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm actually going to, like, read it. I think I am. I don't know. I don't want to promise it, and then, like, I get distracted. But first volume we got, which she didn't pick, was A Sign of Affection, just because I needed this. I literally bought all the other volumes at Barnes & Noble last time I was at Barnes & Noble, but we're never going back to Barnes & Noble. Screw Barnes & Noble. The only one that's valid is the Palisades one. But other than that, screw Barnes & Noble, because that's the second Barnes & Noble they told us that we can't record in. Like,
first was the one on 14th Street.
Yeah, first the one on 14th Street, so I don't go back there anymore. Now the one on 5th Ave, like, I understand, like, if, like, I don't know, it was never like that. And the fact that I go on TikTok and I see all these Barnes & Noble employees recording, but then you're gonna tell me not to record, like, I'm giving you promotion for free. And so is everybody, all the other manga YouTubers that record there. So, hey, they're about to go out of business, so it doesn't even matter. But anyway, we got some manga from Book Off. So actually, W Book Off today. Book Off is normally hit or miss. So they hit today. They killed Barnes & Noble. And
respectfully,
first one that Amanda did pick was Love Hina. So we have the first 3 volumes right here. You guys already heard her explain everything, so I'm not going to explain everything again. Yep. But I got the first 3 volumes, as I always do when trying out a series. So
they did have more of the Love Hina though, just in case. Now we know. Yeah,
I don't know how many there are total, but they had up to 14. That's what they had at Book Off, and they were $7.99 each. The only one that was $5.90 or $5.50 was the first volume. So first volume was $5.50, and then everything else is $7.99. So you can do the math for these 3 volumes. Then we got Cheeky Brat, which Amanda's pretty excited for as well. Which one? You said you like Love Hina a little bit more?
Yeah, because of the way it looks. But Cheeky Brat, like the story of it just eats.
So we got volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Cheeky Brat. These ones were $11.99 each, and that's because I think they're normally like, $12.99 or $13.99. They're a little bit more expensive volumes because they're made by Yen Press. So we got them for $11.99, which isn't too bad. That's like a little bit below retail. So that was today's manga pickups, and now I'll give you guys an honest opinion of Love Hina. I'll give you an honest opinion of Love Hina and Cheeky Brat right now. Okay, so it is a few hours later, and I finally just sat down and read volumes 1 through 3 of Love Hina. I'm gonna give you guys a brief summary and my opinions on it. Honestly, it's pretty good. It's not bad. It's good. It's a calm little read. It's nothing like crazy advanced. It's just like a little story. Like, honestly, the main character, he's a dude. He's a loser, right? Like, literally, he's like a loser. And he's been trying to get into this college for like 3 years now. Can't get into it. And he had this girl when he was a kid that he made a promise to that he'd get into this college. And then he's been on his own, living whatever, his own life, like throughout these 3 years because his parents kicked him out. And then he goes to his grandma's place that his grandma owns, but his grandma's not there anymore, and it just so happens to be a girls' college dorm. And then now that the grandma left it to him to own, so now he's living in the girls' dorm with these other girls. It's not like a dorm, like a college dorm. It's like, I don't know, like an apartment building, but only for girls, basically. And there's like 5 girls there, and he's just a dude there, and the girl from his childhood that he made a promise to just happened to be there, but they don't know that yet. And that's just a brief little summary. I'm not gonna go too into detail, but it's a good little story. I don't know how this is going to be 14 volumes, if not more. I didn't actually search up the number. There was only 14 at Book Off. But I definitely want to continue it and see where it goes. So I read the first 3 volumes. Not bad. I don't know if I'm going to read Cheeky Brat today. I'm kind of tired and I need to do some homework and stuff. But maybe I'll update it in another vlog. But nonetheless, W pick by Amanda. And I feel like, honestly, I don't know. I might like Cheeky Brat more. I don't know though, I don't want to say that. I feel like Love Hina is pretty tough too, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, and we out. Bye.
Baby, what's the vibe? Hop inside a ride, I know you wanna slide. Know you wanna slide with me, cause I'm vibing. Baby girl, I'm vibing. Don't show up to the party with no violence. Don't show up to the party with no violence.